You know, not bad for a Chor Bazaar special. What do you think right here? Remember, it's not what you wear, it's how you wear it. My collar popped, I have to pull that down, but look at this, 500 rupee watch, 300 rupee blazer, 100 rupee white t-shirt, 300 pant, and 350 shoe. Not bad, not bad. So, we got one last thing to do. We're headed to Masala Library. That's the whole reason we're dressed up. Fine dining establishment by Jiggs Kalra. I do believe I pronounced that right. Anyways, we gotta head there. We're running late because, well, Mumbai's a city that never sleeps. And that means one thing, traffic. And we are fashionably late. Hello, I'm Max, I'm late.
Mr. Max.
Yes. Oh, came from the south side. It was pretty bad traffic. It was crazy long to get here. This me here?
Yeah.
Perfect, thank you so much. I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought this would be more like a little more intimate, fine dining, more very focused on the plates, but it's actually a little more open atmosphere, a little more relaxed, a little more like you come here after work, you have a drink, you have a bite to eat. So it's not quite like I was expecting. It's kind of interesting. It's harder to get a reservation in Mumbai than it was Delhi. I had to contact a couple places. I tried like Tres. I don't even know how to Tres. There's Americano, there's the table. There's a lot of fine dining in Mumbai. Very hard to get a reservation. Luckily, this is one of the places I was able to get a reservation. It's interesting having already done mosque with Chris because it was very intimate. There were only like 12 seats in the whole building. I enjoyed the Indian flavors picked from different parts of India in the molecular gastronomy as well, how detailed, how precise it was, how crazy it was, things that kind of blew your mind, things you wouldn't think food could be. This is just a lot more people than I thought it would be. This is, again, more like a come after you work, you relax, you have a drink, which is fine. It's not top of the tier fine dining, but it's really nice. Like I've been here 5 minutes and I still haven't even had a menu given to me. Do you have a menu? Okay, thank you.
So that's the special tasting menu for Masala Library.
Okay, perfect.
Which is highly recommended.
Okay. Do you recommend the non-veg or the veg?
Recommended non-vegetarian.
The non-veg. Okay. Then that does it for me. Can I do the non-veg tasting menu?
Yeah, so this will have some chicken, prawns, lamb, different varieties of food with some scallops and everything.
Yeah, everything's fine with me, man. Perfect. Thank you, brother. What's your name?
Prahlad.
Prahlad. Nice to meet you,
And
brother.
just let me know about your any of those. What are you gonna have for your main course? Lamb, chicken, or prawns?
Let me do the lamb.
Perfect.
Awesome. Great. I'm actually surprised how close in price the non-veg is and the veg. The veg is 2,900. The non-veg is 3,100. It's like right there, neck to neck. They do even have a 2,000 rupee black truffle add-on. I'm okay. And I'm sorry, I'm in the mood for a beer, so I'm gonna do a Kingfisher.
No problem, I'll get a beer for you.
Thank you, brother. So it's interesting, I'm talking to my waiter, and they're actually more focused on corporate people. This is a corporate area. I stayed in here earlier, it's right next to mosque. So I was right, this is like an after work spot. You come, you hang out, you have a bite to eat, you relax, you laugh with people. So, we'll see. I'm excited to try the food, the tasting menu and all that though. Your finest. How long you been here, man?
So almost 6 years.
Almost 6 years working at Masala Library?
So I've been to different restaurants. Like this restaurant also has papaya,
Okay.
which is a part of this same
Same.
hospitality.
And is that in Mumbai as well?
Papaya, then Union, which is a Kamla means.
Okay. Nice to meet you, man.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you, brother. I guess I do wine on Chris's channel, and I do beer on my channel.
There we go.
All right.
So that's your panna cotta chaat.
Okay.
And this is our take on Pani Puri, which is made with some lemon verbena viscous water.
Okay, so I make it myself.
First you have this.
Okay.
And after that you put, just hold your Pani Puri on top of it and then pour some water in it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. Let's get it started. All right, so we got actually this is their take on like a dahi puri right here. Got like a raspberry chutney on the inside, I do believe. And then we got the little pani puri we get to make. So we eat this, put this over, pour the water, and I think you can eat it all. So let's try this one out first. Oh, It's actually like a jello-y consistency. Ooh, that raspberry is so tart. And it's like yogurty, tart, but they made the yogurt into more like a jello. Interesting, but I think here's the best part. Get to make our own little Pani Puri here. Oh, it's sweet water. A huge puri. Oh, dripping already. It's really not like any Pani Puri I've had before. With that rose water, that hibiscus, that lemongrass. It's so weird. I feel like I should be having like mint and sweet tamarind chutney and all those flavors coming through, but it's just something completely different. And I did like the little sev on top of it for that crunchification. And service may be a little slow. There's a huge, yes.
So this one is the next snack over here, which is the Sindhi preparation of methi malai matar.
Oh, methi malai matar.
Yeah, it's basically actually you have the creamy preparation of fenugreek leaves and the green peas.
Okay.
Which is served in a homemade tart.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Oh, we have this one too. Okay, now this one looks nice and creamy and delicious. The peas, fenugreek, looks so delicate here, doesn't it? Oh, and again, just a little bit on the base so as it doesn't lose its presentation. I have to take a picture. I mean, anytime you get those green peas, put it in a creamy mixture right there. You're talking umami, creaminess, and that fenugreek.
That's your cheese chili tosto. And these are brioche bansa. These are glazed with like a maple syrup. And these are purple chips for the garnish on top.
Is this the chili cheese toasty?
Yeah, this is cheese.
Oh, this is chili cheese toasty. I like that. I can't even finish and there's more coming. Man, coming fast. Thank you so much. That last one. That last one was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I did enjoy that. That creaminess, that bitterness from the fenugreek is such a brilliant pairing with like a creamy, umami-packed green pea. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Now here's this one. So we got the chili cheese toasty. You got purple little chips, and it's supposed to have something like maple on here as well, I do believe. This one is beautiful, gorgeous. Look at it from my point of view. I mean, right here is probably not the best angle, but trust me, this one is like, it looks like 2 a.m. snack attack. I love that it's all hands-on too. I don't really want to use the fork, knife, and everything else. I really just want to go at it like this. I think this is a 2-biter. Oh man. Before I could even take a bite, the essence of maple is just wafting and filling my mouth with that aroma. The crunchiness from the potato chips, it's that creamy, ooey, gooey sauce they have on top with a nice little toasty, crunchy part at the bottom. This is like 2 or 3 a.m. drunk eats. This is something I would want early into the wee hours of the morning. Oh. The way to combine 3 a.m. drunk eats into fine dining, I'm impressed. That last one was crazy. I'm still thinking about it. I'm still dreaming about it. Yes.
It's called a butteki kiso.
Okay.
There's a mashed corn inside on that and a tempura corn for the garnish on top.
Okay. Is it like a samosa wrapper here?
Just for show, so just for garnish.
Oh, I won't. No, I won't eat this.
This one is like
Okay, yeah. Perfect. Don't worry. I won't eat the bowl. I like the shape of this one. It looks like when they wrap bel puri. Like you go on the beach, you get the bel puri. It looks like the cone, but it almost looks like a samosa wrapper. And then it's got like a mashed corn mixture in here. I like it because it's still things that I see and I'm like, oh man, definitely India. But the way they do it's pretty cool here. I didn't catch that name at first. It's a cornetto, which is almost like I guess corn and the cone. Are they like putting a play on words here? Come closer to me, please. Look at that. Samosa wrapper, ice cream cone shape, bel puri shape. I don't know how to eat it. Ooh. I thought it'd be more like a samosa wrapper, but it crunches more. It is a samosa wrapper, but because there's not that potato and pea mixture in there, nothing to kind of, have that reaction with these moist root vegetables, it crunches more like a kachori. Yep. Corntastic. And they are busy tonight. So there's like a table of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh, it's like 20 people. Yes, thank you. Like 20 people, one table. That's rough. That's hard. Like the front of the house is being stretched thin. Back of house has had to come and start coming around the table. As you saw the person that took my plate right there, he's from the back of the house. Can I do one more Kingfisher? Yeah. Thank you, boss. Y'all got a big table tonight. It's like 20 people, one table. That's tough.
That's 20. These are 10.
Oh, this is...
Some green mint chutney.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you, boss. So you got the amritsari fish with some mint chutney. You're going to have to come closer if you want to see this. Here it is. Amritsari fish, mint chutney. I do believe there's a pickled something on top as well. Yeah, definitely there's something pickled on top. Okay, I think I need to actually try the test here. Ooh, it's very soft fish. They didn't tell me what fish it is, and they're a little busy. I don't want to bother them any more than they need because they got some huge tables tonight. 20, 10. Not fun being a server at tables that big, so let's go ahead and just give them their space. Beautiful white flaky fish, getting the mint chutney, and a red color from that batter. That's the mint chutney I've been wanting. Very prominent, very intensive of flavor, but doesn't overpower the white fish. It's still meaty. You still feel like it's hearty. You are eating a protein. Ooh. That pickle had to be some ginger. That spiciness from the ginger, the mint chutney, the white flaky fish, its salty batter, touch of red chili heat from it. That is the salty heat with a touch of funk that I needed. Yes, I know what you're thinking. I agree. Very small fish. Thank you.
65 croquette, top of some garlic oil.
All right, thank you. Ooh, so this is the chicken croquette. Chicken croquette, I got the curry leaves on top and a gunpowder mayonnaise. Now, gunpowder is a South Indian term. I remember it from Hyderabad when I had it with the tava idli. They put on gunpowder. I don't know if you call it a masala mixture or not, but it's usually things like dal, sesame seeds, cumin, coriander, chilies, a few other spices. I think at least 7. I'm not perfect, but I know a little bit. So we've got that on a beautiful chicken croquette right here. That gunpowder mayonnaise at the bottom, top, and a little curry leaf. Looks like it's been fried because it's got that shine, that sheen to it. Now again, I keep wanting to go hands in, which I'm not opposed to, but we'll give it a cut. Wow, that is a beautiful crunch and crumble when you break into that. Like, can you hear this? Oh, I grabbed it in my hand, didn't I? Well, I mean, we're already using our hands, so might as well. That croquette, Indian style, is next level, because I think of croquettes as something fried, crunchy, breaded, a little bit of chicken in it, a little bit of vegetable in it, but this thing is packed full of flavor. You can see the mustard seeds just pouring out of it. It's still got that beautiful crunch to it, but when you bite in those mustard seeds, mix that gunpowder, mayonnaise, the potent curry leaf flavor, a beautiful croquette. I don't know why I've never had croquette like this before in my life. And you want plenty of that gunpowder mayonnaise. Kick a heat coming from it, umami from the dal. With a touch of sesame seed. I'm sure the wine pairing is good with this, but I've had so many things that have just been like fatty and crunchy and like the salty sweet. Beer was a good choice. Beer was a darn good choice.
Nice. skin. So this seared scallop so
Okay.
peanut butter masala so.
Okay, peanut butter. So this is peanut and this is the masala.
Yeah, this is peanut salad in there.
Okay.
Just seared scallop so.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Seafood and peanut butter. We'll see how it works. And yeah, I just realized, look, it's a scallop. It looks like the shell. The plating looks like a shell. Well, we have the seared scallop in here. So you can see the peanut butter. There's a little masala spice, and here's the seared scallop right here. Nice and soft. That peanut butter sauce has almost become very foamy. like a scallop, peanut butter, and jelly. I don't know if this one's for me. Oh, more scallops. Nice.
Oh, sorry, these are lobsters.
Lobster, okay.
So these lobsters are being marinated with some kimchi sauce. So kimchi is basically a Korean preparation.
Okay.
This leaf you can see that's the natives.
Right.
This is something which has been marinated with some balcha masalas.
Oh, shoot. You gotta show this. It's on fire. Oh, that's the Boj Patra, right?
Exactly, yes.
Okay, yeah.
So you aware about?
Yeah, I know about it. It's okay. I know a little bit. Oh, nice. Beautiful. And what leaf is on top?
That's the lettuce.
Okay, perfect.
Enjoy a meal.
Thank you, brother. Oh, that was so cool. It's just cool to think of the history of that tree using that Boj Patra. I think it was used for writing a lot. I think it was more effect. I don't think the fire added much flavor. So we got a little bit of lobster in here. A nice little red orange hue sauce. We try not to eat that leaf. I almost got the Boj Patra on there. I don't think it's delicious. Looks like a little bit like a caramelized onion. Tomato, onion, red chili heat, cooked down, simmered, sweetness pulled out of it with lobster. Can't really go wrong that way, can you? Yes.
That's your classic chicken tikka sauce.
Okay.
Marinated with per barley khichdi and the crispy leeks sauce.
Okay.
So old age grains will be there also. And marinated with per barley khichdi and
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Now this one is gorgeous. As you can see, look at the presentation of this one. You can see all those crispy bits on top, and I think this is also supposed to be the khichdi. Khichdi, again, I think it's more of like a South Indian dish. It's like a rice moong dal dish, but this time they're doing it with like a barley grain. Smells amazing. Sorry, I know it's probably not polite in Indian culture to sniff your food before you eat it, but this smells so good. I had to get a pre-whiff in. Well, the chicken tikka looking like butter, just melting as I pull it apart. Lots of crispies. I think this is lots of caramelized onions down here as well. I think it's gonna be a very whole grain, hearty dish. Smoking hot. You've almost got like this cooked down caramelized onion gravy mixed with those whole grains, earthy, nutty, hearty, and a beautiful, beautiful tikka chicken. I could use a little more black on my chicken tikka, but that's just personal preference. I like the char, I like the bitterness, I like the black pieces. You can't really go wrong with getting all that caramelized onion, the chicken, with them fiery spices, and then extra crispy bits. And a pretty homey dish, right? I mean, it's not gonna win the style points, right? It doesn't look anything impressive, but this is food for your soul. Oh wow.
So ghee roasted duck sauce.
Okay.
Chicken will like the ghee roasted chicken sauce.
Okay, ghee roasted chicken right here. Oh, sorry, what sauce is this?
Basically, we are giving the ghee roasted duck. That's not there right now.
Okay.
We are giving the ghee roasted chicken sauce.
Oh.
And it's a black garlic sauce on it.
Black garlic sauce, and we got the chicken this time. Perfect. There we go. Okay, I think they're out of duck this time of year, so we got the ghee roasted chicken. There's like a black garlic sauce right here. I gotta tip a little bit to show you. And then look at that, almost reduction, those juices that float out. I was gonna kind of say, kind of looks like pav bhaji that hasn't been broken down enough, but that's not true. Get some of that black garlic sauce with it. Ooh, ooh. I should have gone in with a spoon. I need more juices. This one's kind of hard to pinpoint. This is a, oh my gosh. This one comes at you. This one is not for the faint of heart. Wow. What am I getting here? It's like this earthy, funky smokiness. I'll admit that one, chicken was nice. I think the duck would have been, ooh, the duck would have been impeccable. But very deceiving dish. I did not expect it to have that much bold, smoky, earthy, funky, spicy flavor. We're good. We got one main left. Then we should get to some desserts, which is good because the clothes is, I mean, they were a little tight before, but they getting tighter and tighter as the meal goes on. How are you, boss? This is the lamb nihari.
Yes, sir.
Awadi lamb nihari. Okay, perfect.
Awadhi Nihari.
Okay, awadi.
Some lacha parathas, papadams,
Ooh, we got lacha paratha.
and there is a dal makhani.
Ah, man, talking to my heart, throwing in the dal makhani here. You're singing my love language right there. So awadi, I'm not pronouncing it right. Awadi's like a language though, right? Kind of like, I'm gonna say north part of India, but right next to Nepal. I do believe it's like a language out there. It makes sense because it's out around Lucknow, I guess, which is where I had my nihari. And this is our mutton. Check it out, steaming right here. I love that gorgeous red oil streaking through it. Dal makhani. And then we got the lacha paratha and papadan. That was such a dirty trick. It's how they, you want to win your way to my heart? Give me some dal makhani here. Maybe something a little lighter with the dal makhani. Ooh, ooh, bad choice. I can't scoop. So there's that lacha paratha, oily, very whole grain bread. Beautiful tear. Look at them layers. See those layers they created here? I'm gonna have to go chola bhatura style where you get the spoon and you scoop it onto your vessel. Ooh. If you said, Max, you can have one last meal for your life, I'm not too sure I wouldn't pick dal makhani. Wow. But let's try to get in with some of the nihari here. I just want to try some of the sauce here. We'll break into that mutton later. Ooh. Whoa. That ain't your mama's nihari. There is a floral bitterness that's coming through that I've never had. If you know nihari, you know it's a low, slow stewed dish. 7-8 hours. Make that rich gravy, that beautiful red oil in this one. But they have put something in there that I cannot put my tongue on. That has got a kick to it, a flavor to it that I was not expecting with nihari. That lamb just falling off here. Get a piece of my lacha paratha. Oh, it's got the fat melting off the meat. Wow. Yeah, not much you can say that as melt in your mouth lamb. Again, about that gravy. I can't put my taste buds on it. I'm not good enough at this to be able to distinguish, but there's something in there almost slightly medicinal.
And the saffron foam.
Saffron foam. Thank you, buddy. Oh, this is cool. The desserts hit for me here. So this is jalebi, but they made it look like caviar. They got the sweet condensed milk pistachio. And again, going for almost like that scallop plating. And this one looks pretty good. Almost got the bread, sweet condensed milk. Yeah, this is my my pace right here. I don't know which I should go first though. I guess the one in front of me. You can't see that, can you? I'm just gonna break in and go for it. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it sounds like it's going to be too much sweetened condensed milk, bread, ice cream, all this, but it's not. I like the crunch. I like the honey. There's a aromatic component to this as well that's coming through. I don't think there's any pistachio in this one, but you know when you have Faluda, it's not the rosewater one, but there's another syrup that they have. I feel like there's some of that in this dessert. Ooh. Yeah. Can't really go wrong with sweetened condensed milk, bread, crunchy bits, and a few floral components. Wow. But guess what? That's not even the signature. This one is. Again, like a sweetened condensed milk, jalebi, caviar, saffron foam, all right here. Maybe it's just because I've had jalebi rabri, but that sweet and condensed milk with the pistachio, the jalebi, gives me that type of vibe, but the texture is completely different. I love these like just little balls, almost like Dippin' Dots ice cream, but it's not. It's even smaller, even finer. A fun one to get in here and just mix and match and play with and get it all together. This is definitely a signature. Kind of gives you like a milk and cereal vibe. Thank you, bye-bye. Thank you. Okay, let's talk. So, ooh, how do I feel? Not a good representation of like the best in Mumbai. I'd say, like I did Mosque with my friend Chris, I think that's close to like top of the tier, best you're gonna get. And then there's like a tier below, and this is what you get right here with Masala Library. I think it's nice dining, but because they take on large like groups of people, they can't give you that special attention that you do at like some fine dining. Like tonight I just felt like another person. When I did Mosque, I felt like the most important person in the world, like the only thing they cared about. They're just like, because they take so many people, the front of the house, the back of the house, they are busy, and it wasn't the setting I was looking for. I think if you come with some friends, you come with some colleagues, you just want to have some drinks, you want to have a few bites to eat, perfect place, beautiful food. Love the blending, love the take on certain Indian dishes and learning about new types of Indian dishes. Some things were quite delicious, and some things were not to me. So all in all, I think it was a nice eat. It's not top of the tier, I think it's that next level. I'm glad I got the experience, so it's exactly what I was looking for, kind of. Well, not perfectly, but we were almost there. Anyways, these clothes are super tight. I got about an hour back to my hotel, and I will catch y'all at the next one. Bye-bye.